Welcome to this edition of HomeWARD News. This is a very special edition because I have a very special guest here today. Usually you're used to seeing me, Representative John Ward, with Matt Swenson in HomeWARD News, but today you're lucky you get a better guest than Representative Ward and Matt Swenson. This is Enid Swigert.
Yep.
From Brainerd High School, and Enid is down here for the Minnesota High School Page Program. And Enid, why don't you share with the viewers a little bit about yourself? Tell us about yourself and your family and things that you're engaged in the high school and things like that.
Okay, my name's Enid Swigert. My mom is a Spanish teacher at Brainerd High School. My brother is in 8th grade. His name is Basil. And my dad works for himself. I'm in Key Club, president of Key Club, head chairperson of Youth as Resources, swimming, and also youth in government.
Well, so Enid is very involved in the high school, as you can tell. I think you took some PSEO classes this year too, didn't you?
Yep.
Why don't you share with the audience a little bit about that, your experience with that?
Okay, yeah, I took PSEO, and I went
Which is
post-secondary enrollment option, and we go to the college, CLC, and just instead of going to the high school, and it's your junior and senior year. It's a wonderful program, and I took all of my classes last semester there. I'm taking all of my classes next year there, and then I took one class there this semester. And it's a wonderful program, and I love it.
Well, speaking of wonderful programs, we think that this Minnesota High School Page program is a pretty good program. And will you tell the audience, the viewers, a little bit about what you've been doing down here, what you learned down here, why you applied for this, and what you feel about the program?
Okay. I applied for this because I love government. I've been so interested in it for many years. And I also, what we have been doing is talking to representatives, going to committee meetings, going and watching them do what they do in sessions, discuss and everything, and it's just really interesting. We run them notes when they need notes, or we get them basically anything that they want during session. They just push a button and we come running.
And they do that very well. And I told Enid when we were just visiting a little bit ago that the help they give us, especially on the House floor or anywhere, is so much needed and so much appreciated and so much valued. So even though the little things that they think that are, not meaningful are very meaningful for us, and we really appreciate everything that you guys do for us. It's awesome. Did you have some preconceived ideas about government before you came down here, and what are your notions now about government?
Yeah, I thought that everybody was really separated, like always fighting, weren't really friends, and then you come down here and they're all talking and joking with each other. They'll fight during session, but then after session you'll see them joking with each other, and they really try hard to get things done, and they do, and it's amazing to see it actually in action and happening.
And Enid, you were in a very important committee meeting this morning. Can you talk about that a little bit?
I was in a committee meeting for education and funding for it and just everything, and it's really strange to see all the policymakers get together and then talk about what's happening.
And that committee was comprised of both House members and Senate members to discuss the Race to the Top application this morning with Commissioner Seegren and other lead education officials in the state of Minnesota. So did you find that interesting and informative?
Yeah, I'm really involved in education and what's happening, and I want to know what's always happening and how we can get things to improve for us. And so that meeting was perfect. That committee was perfect to see it.
So you're in your second day. You've got about 3 days left down here. What do you hope to, do or get done or accomplish in the next 3 days?
I just hope to see everything more in action, and then I want to talk to more representatives and get their opinions on everything else. It's just you want to get both sides of thinking.
And are you gonna be able to go over the Senate and see some of the Senate stuff too?
I think we are.
Yeah, I believe that the PAGE program does allow you to go over there and spend some time in the Senate body as well. Of course, we believe that the House is the most important body because we're closer to the people, but you'll see the difference, I'm sure, once you view them as well. Enid, I just want you to know, and would you recommend this to other students?
Yeah, it's a wonderful program.
And it's for who again? What year do you have to be in?
Junior year in high school.
So I just want to thank you. And then last week I had Ben Hermanding down here as well. And it's wonderful to have two students from my district down here serving as pages. You do great. You do great work. And maybe someday, Enid, you and Ben will be down here as colleagues in the state legislature. Would you like
I
that?
would love that.
All right. Well, keep up the good work that you're doing both in high school and down here, and we appreciate it.
Thank you.
For HomeWARD News, this is Enid Swagert and Representative John Ward.